Hey, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Your boy, Great Chef Antonio, the conservative GCA. How is everybody doing this marvelous Monday morning? I hope everybody's doing great and having a great day. I'm gonna make this video kind of short, but we have some a great news alert right now. Donald Trump, in his Stormy Daniels case, Michael Avenatti has been talking with Trump lawyers, his defense team, and Trump Avenatti is actually he's looking forward to testifying, giving anything that he knows about Trump to help him get off. He said that the case is actually politically motivated, and the only reason they were doing this is because it's Trump. And if it was anyone else and he wasn't running for office, then this wouldn't be happening. Avenatti, who was actually who went to he actually called for Trump to be indicted back in 2018, seems to have a change of note. This has been up and down. He's been convicted. He's serving a 19-year sentence for fraud and some other things, extortion and some other things like that. But he's pretty much not the best candidate to be testifying for someone. But neither is Michael Cohen. I don't even see how the prosecution can even use Michael Cohen, who is a convicted perjurer, which anybody who don't know that is a liar. You know what I mean? So he's been convicted of lying. Michael Cohen's, which I don't see how they could use his testimony in anything because he's been convicted of lying. But Michael Avenatti, he's actually been convicted of fraud, which that's not the best of charges to have. To show credibility or anything like that. But we're gonna go right into it, man. We got Fox News this morning. It was as yesterday morning. Fox News reported on this with Michael Avenatti, man. He's talking about that he's gonna actually he's working with Trump's defense team. Let's see what he's got to say, and let's see what would be the benefits of him actually if he does have information that can help Trump out on this case. So let's see how that works.
If the defendant was anybody other than Donald Trump, this stale case would not be being brought right now. He has definitely been targeted. 4 cases against a single defendant is almost unheard of. There is no question that these prosecutors are trying to make a name for themselves. Each of them wants to be governor or president or both at some point. They want to be known as the person that took down Donald Trump. I mean, you have Fannie Willis, who stands up in a church in Atlanta and claims that she's, quote, trying to save the world, close quote. What is this, a Marvel movie? I mean, it's ludicrous. It's ludicrous. It is absolutely ludicrous. And the fact that so many people on the left are okay with this because the defendant is Donald Trump really makes me sick to my stomach. I believe in justice. I believe in due process. Look, I don't believe the same way that Donald Trump does on 95% of the issues or more. I have a significant problem with a number of the things that he does and he says. However, he is entitled to due process. He is entitled to defend himself. He is entitled to the same protections that other criminal defendants receive, and he's not getting that right now. This situation relating to the gag order and what Judge Merchan has done in New York is outrageous. Judge Merchan and these prosecutors basically want Trump to show up in the courtroom and act as a prop, act as a potted plant. You sit there and shut up, and we'll let you know when you can talk. That's not how the system works. And what's really going on here is that the government is used to controlling the media and the press, leaking information before trials, convicting people in the press before they ultimately get a trial. And now all of a sudden they've got a guy who's one hell of a communicator with a huge platform, and they don't like it. What's compelling me to come forward right now is that I've learned a lot over the last 5 to 6 years. You know, I've been ground through the system. I know what it's like when the government comes for you, regardless of how smart you are or what your resources are. You have little to no hope of prevailing, even if you're a former president of the United States. And I think what is happening to Trump right now is wrong, and it's outrageous. And that is far superior to me and far more important to me than whether I agree with somebody about political views or not, or whether they're a Republican or Democrat. And that's why I've come forward now.
So there you see, hey, Michael Avenatti, he's willing to testify on the behalf of Trump. I mean, somebody who has been a stern critic of Trump back in the past, seems to have turned tables and kind of changing the way he looks at Trump, I guess, you know. So what could be the motivation? He says it's not the motivation behind it, but hey, if you can have a president, you got information that can probably free keep the future president free, and hey, and it's and who's Trump been known for giving pardons to people. Hey, he might be looking for a pardon, but even though he says that's not the motive behind it, I guess did he have some kind of moral revelation or something like that? Maybe, you know, who knows if that's what he had. But he's looking to testify, which probably would be a great thing, you know, for Trump, because he is being prosecuted. They tried to get the case removed from Manhattan, which Manhattan in the last election, I think like 95% of the people actually voted Democrat. So this is a real blue state right here. So you just don't know. But Michael Avenatti is looking to testify for Trump on his behalf, and like I say, he's been a stern critic of Trump for back in the days, which he was calling for his indictment back in 2018. But he's had a moral compass switch around from south to north, I guess, in Trump's behalf, and shoot, I just hope everything work out, because like I say, the credibility thing is we're really gonna see how this work out, because if his account can't hold credibility, we're gonna see how the judge work this out. If his account can't hold credibility, I don't see why Michael Cohen's account, his testimony could be hold any accountability as well. So if the defense are not able to use his testimony as being credible, and they allow Michael Cohen's testimony to be credible, we'll definitely, I mean, they've been doing everything blatantly anyway to let you know that this is like politically motivated, and you have a Democrat judge, Democrat DA, you have 95% DA Democrat people, citizens that are in Manhattan. Pretty much, I was surprised that they found a jury pool that fast. Like, how do you find a jury pool that fast? Because I'm like, right here in Atlanta, we have like with Fannie Willis, she have another case, RICO trial that she's got with the rapper Young Thug. It took them like 6-7 months to get a jury for that trial. You know what I mean? And this is not a president, so it took like 6-7 months, probably 9 months, for them to get a jury for the Young Thug trial right here in Atlanta. So I don't even see how they even copped up a jury that fast in just a couple of weeks for Trump. And this is the president. I mean, this is a very high profile case. So I don't even see how they even drummed up a jury that fast. So we'll see if he get a fair shake, because they tried to move from Manhattan because they didn't really think Trump would actually get a fair shake right there. But like I say, Michael Avenatti, he's actually willing to testify on Trump's behalf. So we're gonna get a little bit more from Fox right quick, and we're gonna see what could be his motive behind this.
For Donald Trump, but he'll come up on the show at 9 a.m. Eastern time. How can you trust putting Michael Avenatti on the stand? How could you trust his testimony? I mean, he's been on every side with Donald Trump. You know, pro, anti, pro again, and you know, by the very nature of his criminal charges, it's not one that inspires trust. But you point out there is perhaps an incentive that you can trust.
Mm-hmm. And what is that? Is the incentive, is it maybe a pardon?
It could be. Yeah, yes. I mean, listen, if Michael Avenatti's sitting in a jail cell and he feels like he has information that could benefit the future president of the United States, who has been willing to give pardons just like every other president,
yeah,
why not? Why wouldn't that be his play? And you know what? His reputation's terrible. Avenatti, but so is Michael Cohen's. Michael Cohen has no credibility.
None.
Yeah.
And he's the star witness for the prosecution. So use what you got. If he's got information that helps Donald Trump, I didn't see it coming, but
Now,
who knows?
I will say Michael Avenatti has denied that that is his motive. However, he went from in 2018 publicly calling for Trump to be indicted to now defending him in pretty vociferous terms. And he analogizes his legal troubles with Trump's. They are nothing alike. Michael Avenatti is convicted of multiple crimes.
Right.
President Trump, this is a sham, unprecedented legal battle being waged against him. Don't take it from me, take it from the New York Times that did an analysis of this hush money case. But Michael Avenatti, your legal troubles are not those of Trump. They are very different.
So what could be the incentive for Michael Avenatti? What could it be a pardon? Or he's just doing this because, like I say, his moral compass have switched around and turned around, and somewhere he found morality in his veins to where he just wanted to testify and do what is right and what is justifiable and what we call justice. In a system that, as a lawyer, he sees is pretty much broken, and they're using the judicial DOJ in order to attack someone's political opponent. So maybe he's trying to do the right thing. Who knows? If the incentive for him could be getting a pardon, like somebody who was really pretty much anti-Trump, now he's pro-Trump. You know what I'm saying? And willing to defend Trump in this case. Of somebody, will they use that he actually defended Stormy Daniels as a reason not to take his testimony? Could that be a reason that they could use to actually? Could that be like a conflict, or could it go up under lawyer client laws and stuff like that. So who knows, man. Michael Avenatti, he's looking to go and defend Trump, so we'll see how everything roll out and how the ball game play out, because this trial is ongoing, and it's ongoing today. I'm having some more content on it later on today, so y'all stay tuned, man. And once again, I would like to thank y'all. I hope y'all having a fabulous Monday, man. I hope everybody live, love, laugh, and eat from the great chef Antonio, the conservative GCA. I do thank y'all for checking out my channel today, and make sure before you leave out, hit that like and that subscribe button, okay? Do that for me, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can make sure you get more content like this from me in the future, and you don't miss out. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff coming up in the future. Also, I have my cookbook, Meals by Chef Seals, a culinary journey with Chef Seals through the hills of Italy, the perfect pasta recipe cookbook. Make sure you check that out on Amazon. I will leave a link for that in this description down low. But I thank y'all all for checking me out. I really appreciate it. If you hit that like button, you just don't know. It's not just something I want y'all to do because I'm just like that, but you just don't know. It helps me get out into the algorithm so people can see this content, so they can see it and they can know what's actually going on other than mainstream media. I thank y'all again. I hope y'all have a beautiful and blessed Monday. Live, love, laugh, and eat. And if you have any grudges, please forgive, because you know what? It stresses you out. Okay? So I love y'all, man. Y'all be easy out there and have a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Peace.